Boom. Italian sausages.
Ooh,
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, spicy, sweet, hot, what is it?
Hot Italian sausage.
Oh, the best.
It's got to be good, right?
I love to put that into a meatball.
I've always wanted to make one, and I never have, and now I'm happy that... Sorry.
Sounds good to me.
I got it. And now I'm happy that we are. So here's how we start. We're going to... actually, this is the easy part. So let me put this here for a second. What's going to accompany this is going to be a little garlic basil aioli mayo thing, and on top some onion and diced red pepper.
Oh.
It's kind of like a sausage and peppers.
Yeah, it's a
except in a burger, right?
A play on sausage and peppers.
Play on sausage and peppers. So here's what we'll do. We'll cut this guy.
So it's Burger Week.
It's Burger Week.
And we haven't used beef at all.
No, because why do we need to?
We don't.
Because everybody knows how to do that.
It's kind of cool, though, because the first thing you think of when you think of Burger Week is beef.
Right.
And you're like, move.
Thank you for the observation, Lynchy.
Just saying, man. Bold.
Thank you for the observation.
We've done stuffed burgers, haven't we?
Yes, I think we did stuffed
Go to
burgers.
thesamlivecast.com, search stuffed burgers.
Stuffed burgers. Okay, so these guys, I could have done this in advance, and I didn't.
It's okay.
Whoa. Did you see that?
I almost just took out a whole light.
Yeah, maybe you need to be a little more careful.
It's good for the
Good
blooper
deal.
reel.
So we're going to just dice these fairly small, right?
We all like to see our chopping technique. Pretty impressive.
It's not bad, right?
No.
Okay. I just find it easy just to slice the sides right off of the peppers, right? And then do this. I know people do that whole coring thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to. I think that's just a bit silly. So then this. And you notice this, watch. My knife cuts are not just that. This is a good knife, so it's not a problem. But with not a sharp knife, sometimes a straight down knife cut keeps things attached like this, right? Do you see this is attached, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm cutting, this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting and moving forward. That separates everything that you've got. Everybody understand that?
Oh, yeah.
Pro tip.
It's a good tip,
It's
right?
a really good tip.
Let me do it once more so everybody can see. You see the way the knife moves through the food? Like that. Okay. So here's what we've got. Dude, this pan's going to be... I'm trying to make sure that I have enough. I'll do it. I want to make sure that I have enough because I want a lot on each of these burgers. So I'm going to turn that on. And you don't have to watch me cut onion because I have a bunch of onion that I was cutting the other day for something, didn't use it all, so don't dog me for not cutting onion. Clearly, I know what an onion is, and I can cut it. Okay, so there's that.
I'm just not used to this light right here.
I can see
I
that.
almost took it out again.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. A little oil. We'll let that start to do its thing. All right, let's talk burger, shall we?
Yeah.
Because this is the easy part.
I like Chihuahua burgers.
Oh, that's just...
That's
just
gross.
disturbing.
And don't
Him
even.
chilling over there.
He's very
Chilling
happy.
so hard.
He is. Well, he loves to be in the sun, and that little basket thing of his is super great. Okay. It's this simple. No casing. So you just take your knife, you cut down, and then we're going to take it out of here, just like this. Separate. Casing.
What's the casing again? Intestine?
Used to be intestine.
So it's no longer...
So when you hear them say natural casing,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's like animal intestine, but then nobody really does that anymore. You know who does that now? The artisan sausage making guys.
That's what I was wondering. If like the big manufacturers are still doing that.
Right. Not. I don't think so. Lynn, do you any G2 on that?
I have no clue, man. I was
Yeah.
actually talking about that with someone the other day. You know,
I don't think
But-
they are.
I know when you buy them, you have to soak them still. So I
The
think they're still-
casings themselves?
Yeah, I think they're still like natural products, but I don't know if they're like actual intestines.
I see. I wouldn't really know. I mean, I do know that if it's artisan, it probably comes from Brooklyn. Because everything artisan and hip comes from Brooklyn. I don't think they'd let me buy a place or rent in Brooklyn because I'm not nearly as hip enough.
I thought you said Portland.
No, well, Portland
they're
too.
both.
Too.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's pretty close. Portland and Brooklyn. Like, I don't feel cool enough to be able to shop at a Whole Foods because I'm dorky. I wear bathing suits for shorts.
Yeah.
And cargo shorts, and my kids give me crap all the time. So I've not made this before, but I do not imagine that I'm going to need to add anything to this. I'm not going to. I think the flavors in this are going to be really great. I am going to give it just this, a tiny squeeze of olive oil, because I like that.
By the way, Sam,
Yes, sir.
casings are made out of collagen, so the skin of cattle. Whereas natural casing, like you said, was still made from the intestine.
I got it. Okay. Huh. Okay, so we're going to make two. I have like not quite 3/4 of a pound of sausage here. I had 0.6, I think. And check this out. Notice what I'm doing. Tell me what you notice here, Max, in a second. Do you notice anything, Lynn?
Yeah, they're square
Yeah. Why are they square?
because
I'm working for Wendy's.
you have square buns.
You got it, man.
Buns, yeah.
When was the last time you had a Wendy's?
Oh,
Anybody?
College.
Pre-college for me, man. I don't know when's the last time I had Wendy's, to be honest.
There was
Yeah.
Are they still good? Does anybody
what's
know?
good there? Oh no, I've had Wendy's in post-college when we wanted to get like a Frosty or something like that.
A Frosty.
Yeah.
I remember those. Those were good.
And then you take your fries and then you dip
Yeah,
it
you
in
dip.
the Frosty.
No,
Yeah.
okay, now you're getting gross.
no. That's
No,
the best.
No,
thing.
I don't
It's the
care
best, man.
what you've been drinking or smoking. To me, the hot fries going into that are disgusting.
No,
No, that's
you're
this
wrong.
ridiculous child stuff.
There was a Taco Bell and a Wendy's side by side next to the frat house in college.
Jeez.
So you can imagine how many runs there were.
But Wendy's isn't nearly as inexpensive as.
Yeah, no, they both are. They both have dollar menus.
Yeah, dude. Bacon cheeseburger, 99 cents at Wendy's.
Okay, so look how this looks, right? Nice, pretty. Starting to get little bits of color in it, which is good. We're going to season it a bit, little salt and pepper. You know it's important to season all the components of what you're using. In case this falls out and somebody has a bite of that by itself, you want it to be seasoned properly. And to richen it up a bit, we're going to throw a little butter in here. Let me just finish this off. And that can now slowly cook down, get even more delicious than it's already going to be. The burgers are done. Let me just do this. It's pretty easy. You know, it's easy to go out for burgers, but making them... Lynn, how much time have we spent so far?
We are at 11 minutes and 7 seconds.
At how many?
11 minutes and 7 seconds.
So look, in 20 minutes, you go from nothing to burgers. Please.
All right, everybody in the room, go around and say your favorite burger place. Anywhere. Lynn first.
I don't know. I'm thinking like it's got to be In-N-Out, man. It's got to be.
You're looking at me?
Am I?
You're looking at me? I think it's Shake Shack.
Ooh.
For chain, are we talking chain? Or are we
I'd
talking
say
like a
anywhere.
one-off?
Doesn't matter.
Anywhere, yeah.
Anywhere. I know mine, and I think you know mine.
You like
Taking over
umami-
Los Angeles,
umami
now
burger.
Brooklyn.
Umami burger.
Yes, umami. Amazing.
Yes, I think umami burger is good. I think Hodad's is an amazing burger.
Oh yeah.
Hodad's is
If you're-
Hodad's is an amazing burger.
Gotta go with Hodad's for San Diego, probably.
Yeah, you're coming
Right?
to San Diego. Do that.
So here's my buns. They're ciabatta rolls.
Oh.
I
This is
knew it.
going to work,
I knew it.
right? So let's cut these guys open. because like we do, we're going to grill them. I don't use the buns cold. I don't like to. I know some people do, or you go to a barbecue, it's at a park, you're cooking burgers, and the buns are just left in a big pile, and you just put them in, it's a soft bun. And it may be nice sometimes.
That has its place, but what a way to just take down a great burger a notch by just having a boring cold bun.
Right. Well, what do you mean it has its place? Are you now saying a boring cold bun has its place?
Well, no, I guess. I mean, everyone, like, if you're at a barbecue and, you know, it's just like, here's your dog, here's your bun, or here's your burger, here's your bun, that's one thing. But if I'm getting served a burger, like at dinner or at a restaurant,
yeah,
I would never want it just with a cold bun.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Well, I get that.
Now I'm like racking my brain to figure out when a cold bun is actually appropriate.
I'll tell you when a cold bun is appropriate in this house. A, for me, never. But Kelly loves a hot dog on a cold bun.
What?
That's her thing.
A boiled hot dog.
That's weird, man.
She likes a boiled hot dog.
Boring.
Which sounds gross, but so I don't mind. I like to boil a hot dog and then take it out and throw it in a cast iron pan or a nonstick pan and get a little sear on it. I think that now starts to make a great hot dog. Okay, so we've got to make this little aioli, and aioli is, I mean, to make it properly, I mean, you're like making your own kind of mayonnaise thing, and clearly I'm not going to do that. I'm making enough stuff here. I don't feel the need to do that. So a little bit of mayonnaise here, and then some basil.
We made our own mayo in a Bed Bath video, didn't we?
We did. It's not a big deal. It's easy. It's easy, but it's not what I want to do right now. So I'll just take a couple of these beautiful basil leaves, roll them up like a cigar. You know this? We know why we're doing this. It's called chiffonade. Yeah. And here's why we do this. If this is your leaf right here, if I roll it this way, someone's going to end up with this vein, this rib right down the middle in their whatever they're eating. So you stack them, and then you roll them up like a cigar. And then you cut this way. You're doing that same motion right all the way through. And then when you're done, you're minimizing that little rib. And you got this. It's beautiful. Okay, so now we'll take this nice smelling basil. We'll throw that in here. Touch of that. Olive oil. Wait for it now. Let me find a decent little thing of garlic. Garlic press. Lynn, have you gone on radio silence?
No, I'm just watching you cook, man.
Okay.
You want me to commentate?
No, but you suddenly seemed like you got quiet.
Just enjoying himself back there.
Hey, man, I just like to watch just like everybody else does. Get some good tips on the show.
All right, a little bit more mayo.
Oh, we got a smoking pan back there.
Smoking pan is what I want. Okay. So now, we'll turn this fan on a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. So now we have our burgers that we have to put in. If I can get them off of here and make them still square. One on that side. One on that side.
No oil down?
No, you know what? Well, you can see all the fat in here.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I gave a little squeeze of oil before I squared them up, mixed it through, so it's going to be fine. I don't know if I have any butter. Crap. Back up for 1 sec.
You're out of butter completely?
No, I got butter.
All right.
This is the end of my butter, though. But you can see, this was not complicated, right? This pan is now getting hot so I can do my buns on it. I'll have some butter here ready to go. I can throw this on, melt it around. These are, they're not very thick. They're not going to take a long time. They're going to take, I'm going to guess, 2-3 minutes aside on this first side. and then less on the second side. And see, look at the color here, right? So everything's darkening, right? Beautiful caramelization on both the onions and the peppers. The smell from that is fantastic. This is gonna be good. This is getting there. The bun is ready. It's gonna go down on this thing, my little basil, mayo, garlic aioli thing is set and ready to go. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, these will be flipped. Are we cheesing them or not cheesing them?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'll have to
Sausage.
decide.
Sausage.
I'd
Well, let's
say
think about it. Sausage and peppers, you would have some provolone. or-
provolone, yeah.
I got something. I don't think I have provolone, but we'll cheese them. Cool?
Cool.
Let's do it.
All right, don't go away. We're going to come back, finish off this amazing burger. Last day of burger week. I love it. See you in a second. There they are. We've just flipped them. So now we'll put, look at the beautiful marks. There's the reason to get a grill pan, ladies and gentlemen. Those are going to do their thing here. The buns right here, let's take a look. Starting to get really nice color. Fantastic. Turn that down a little bit. God, I'm going to be really happy with these things, I think. Really happy. We didn't do beef. It was a good observation, Lynn. I'm happy about this whole thing that we're doing this week. I know what next week is.
What is
What?
next
I
week?
seldom know what next week is. Next week is Sweet Things Week.
Sweet
Wow.
things.
Wait, did I say dessert? I didn't say dessert.
You didn't.
I said sweet things. Might there be dessert?
There might.
There might. Might there not be dessert?
Yes.
There might also not be What?
Gosh.
That confused me for a sec.
Oh gosh.
That confused me for a sec. In fact, I wore my In-N-Out, my Shake Shack burger from London today that Kelly got me.
You shirt.
First time
Yeah.
my shirt. First time she ever had Shake Shack was in London, and she didn't like it. And I argue that they don't know how to cook burgers.
You
over
think it's
there.
just over there?
I think it's just over there. I don't know.
I think she's an In-N-Out lifer, man.
She does. She does love her In-N-Out. There's certainly
does.
no question about that. No question.
Nice buns, dude.
Thank you, man. I love that. I didn't want to burn the top though. I just flipped it over and I started thinking I want this a little crisper, but I don't want like a patch of like burnt bun there. So I've decided not to go with that.
It's a very hip thing to do right now.
What is?
To burn the top of the buns.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I'm too old to know what's hip.
No.
There you go. Let's really burn the hell out of it then. And then watch this. Here's a trick I like to do. If I can do it. I like to add a little steam to melt cheese. We do it like this. Come over here, Maxie boy. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
That'll work, right?
That's how the diners do it.
Look at it.
Wow.
It's gorgeous. You could do that with anything. Just steam. I'm always amazed at how hot steam is. Can you see anything in there?
Yeah.
Wow. Just like that.
Always amazed at how hot steam is. It's like the worst thing ever. I guess it can make a whole train work. So why should I be surprised at that? Okay, I think we're there. And I want to start this process. All right, so let's do this. So we'll start with the bun. We're going to put some of our aioli on here,
Yum.
which, by the way, I never tasted. Which, by the way, is really good. And goes really well with the sausage. It's like Italian here. It's like an Italian, it's like a frickin' Italian burger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Burger, square.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And now some of this, and some of that. Like this shrunk way down. And I would not want to have put less than that on top. Go to Max's camera, there you go. I wouldn't have wanted to have put less on top of that. So always make more than you think you're gonna need, all right? And now a top bun. Turn this off. Yikes, Roni. Boom. How's that look?
Good.
Go on the side, Max. You go right there. Look on the side of this thing. Let me see how that looks. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Look how beautiful this little guy is. Should we cut him open and see what we've done?
Yeah.
Damn, that looks good.
Let's test our work here.
Cut it open and put it right towards me. You know how to do it.
Shit. Oh, gosh, that's hot.
What?
Wow.
There you go.
Sausage and peppers.
How can this not be good? It can be good. In fact, it can be really good. And you know what else it can be? Really
Super
damn
hot.
hot. Super damn hot. Cooked just right, juicy in the middle, crispy bun on the outside, gorgeous aioli leaking out, the onions and the red pep on top. A little bit of spice from the hot sausage, but more importantly, you've got that little fennel, that little anise thing kicking in. Oh, I love that about Italian sausages. What is it? Is it fennel or is it anise? What do they use in there?
It's probably fennel, man.
Fennel. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Holy shit, is that good? God. Okay. I get tired of saying it, but please, you got to make this. This is a ridiculously good burger. And again, the third one that wasn't beef this week. What a way to go. We've done good work here, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us. Please make this. Please make everything. Tell your friends about the live cast. That's the way that we will grow. And next week is Sweet Things Week. Could be anything. I know what the first one is. I know what Monday is. I'm not telling. You have to wait and see. Have a good weekend, everybody. Boys, say that.
Have a good weekend,
everybody.
It just got
Podcasters.
so quiet. I can't believe it. All right. It's like you're eating and you're not eating.
Well, I'm about to eat.
We'll see you Monday.